Hi, everybody. Welcome back. It has been a very long time since I've welcomed you guys. Welcome back to the J Lounge. Of course, you guys know we have been quiet with a 3-month hiatus. We're back with a vengeance. And of course, you guys know the J Lounge is a celebrity-based podcast show where we have entertainment, actors, directors, singers, you name it. They all come down here and we all just have a good time and just talk about, whatever's on our mind. I am very excited for my next guest. Like I said, I'd like to start off with a bang. She is an comedy writer and actress. She also is an activist. Yes, love it. And she's also got a new film that has been going around in the film festival circuit. And she's here to talk about that as well as some other stuff. So you guys, please show some love to Ashlei Shyne. Hi, Ashlei.
Hi, I'm in the J Lounge.
Yes, you are. You're in the J Lounge. How's it going?
It's fun. I'm excited about this Kiki.
Oh my goodness, thank you so much for being on here today. I'm super excited to be able to speak with you. I appreciate you for giving me your time today.
Absolutely.
All right, well, Ashlei, I'm gonna go ahead and fire the first question at you. I want to know, and of course my audience would like to know too, what began your passion for filmmaking?
So my passion for filmmaking came from just being a child, watching, A Different World, The Cosby Show, just all of the great, I think when I was growing up, all the great child actors were just in amazing films, but they were just not Black. And,
Right, right.
and so I was like, I really wish that I could have been in the Goonies or something like that. And so I decided that my breaking point was being here since 2008 and trying to pursue, acting and not knowing anyone because I'm from a small town in Dayton, Ohio, and I didn't know anyone in the industry, but I knew that I always wanted to be an actress and then later a writer. And so I just decided that because I didn't see myself, that I would create a role for me, because oftentimes you have to do that, especially if you're Black or queer.
Yes.
You have to give yourself opportunities. And that's what I did. And I put all of my friends and colleagues on and hired them. And my success with my web series, and then now with Sia is basically built on the backs of a lot of people that took a chance on me and bet on me.
Yes. Yes. And amen on the making your own, pretty much building a space for yourself. Because like you just said, you hit the nail on the head, being Black, and being female and trying to carve yourself, place for yourself is not, you don't always feel welcome. So,
No.
and I get it, that reputation, matters. And I'm glad you decided to make a space for yourself.
Yes, and I
Yes.
think that I have to
Yeah.
give credit to you know, Issa Rae and a lot of lovely people that have been doing wonderful web content. Definitely open the door for us to be able to share unique perspectives and voices now.
Yes. Yes. Shout out to them for doing so because yes, it's important. It is beyond important. I love it. All right, gonna go on to the next question to you, Ashlei. I want to know, as a filmmaker, what type of stories do you like to bring to the forefront?
So I love to tell comedic stories centered around love, Black women in the LGBTQ community. That's my thing. I love sketch comedy. I, you know, have been trained in Second City at UCB. I've taken a class at the Groundlings. And so I'm very heavy comedy based, and that's what I like to see in the world, is more joy and more funny. I know that I sent you my short film, Sia, and it's a drama, but I just wanted to try something new. But I consider myself a comedy writer mostly.
I love it. I love it because I think we need more joy, especially, I'm gonna say it, we need more Black joy on the big
Yes.
screen and small screen. I'm so tired of the torture, traumatic drama. It's like we can be just as silly, we can be just as nerdy, we can be just as funny as anybody else. So we need to bring more of that, you know, type of stories. That's why I really liked. I'm pretty sure you've seen Girls Trip. I love Girls Trip. It was
Yes.
it was so refreshing to see Queen Latifah, Jada Pinkett Smith, you got Tiffany Haddish, and you just have all of that beautiful joy on the big screen. There's like, and I was like, why can't we just see more of that? That was just a beautiful movie to see.
Yeah, I love that. I love the nuance of it. And I just think, I just think that I'm just so happy that there are so many more outlets now with, streaming.
Yes.
It has made the doors open for a wider audience.
Yes, and I completely agree. Yes, thank you, Netflix. Even though you are expensive, you have brought more creativity and like more
Yes.
diversity to the forefront.
But I
Now,
am mad that they're trying to stop the password
yeah,
sharing.
now me too. Now me too. I'm a little bit salty on that. Thank God somebody else did it because I was like, is it right to bash him like this? You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and do it. Oh, she did it for me. Thank you. Yes, me too. I'm salty about
I mean,
that.
I would be hired tomorrow and still tell them on set, like,
Yeah, exactly. It's like, do y'all see the gas? I mean, price of gas, and now y'all do this. I just, yeah, I'm right with you on that one, Ashley. All right, Ashley, going on to number three, I would like to know, name three people who influenced your career and why.
I think the first person would be Amy Ananobi. She was the EP and one of the writers on Insecure. She was also Flute Bay, and she's my mentor. And she really helped me come into myself, see myself, stand in my own voice and power. And I can't say that I had that a year ago. I think that I was still kind of insecure about my own creative path and if my presence and voice and uniqueness matters. And so to spend a whole year honing my craft and being with someone that I consider Black excellence and legacy as far as
Yes,
television history, you know, I think that having a mentor like that really shaped my life. Um, Also, I wouldn't be where I am without my parents because, especially my father, he really sacrificed a lot for me to come out here and pursue my dreams. And it really took a lot of convincing to show him that I was very serious about this because,
right.
at the time when I left Ohio, it was only like maybe $250 for like a 2-bedroom apartment. And then you come here and it's like a little box apartment for like 900 plus like everything else.
Yeah. Oh, I feel that one 100%.
So
Yeah.
he's like, why you want to do this? And I was like, I don't know. I must like torture or pain.
Right.
And then the other person that I would say is two other people who are friends, but one would be Mary Yusufu, and then my really good friend, um, Andrea. Andrea has just been like just the person that I can call on to that will support me no matter what and champion for me. And my friend Marian, who develops a lot of Black women joy, and she also has a festival. She helped me also come into myself and get comfortable with performing and hone my skills and talents on her stage. And I just think that when you have friends like that, that will champion for you and stand behind you like that, those are the people that are your ride or die that you need when, sometimes the industry tells you no, they're the ones that's going to build you back up and be like, no.
Yes. Yes, yes, I love that. That is beautiful. For one, shout out to having a mentor. I think that's important, especially in the entertainment industry. There's so much that goes on that I think with someone with the knowledge and experience and help guiding you, I think that's the best thing. And it's always, of course, always good to have parents, support always. So that is beautiful. I love it.
Thank
I
you.
really do. Of course. All right, going on to the number 4 question, Ashley. What's been the best film that you've made so far and why?
I still stand behind my film Sia
Mm,
because it you know what, it challenges the Black perspective in a different way because it centers around two Black queer women who are facing all the challenges that Black people face on a daily basis,
mhm.
from equal rights to healthcare to voter suppression, all the above. We all kind of have that collective in America of a certain trauma when you walk out the door, or your kids leave, or your family member goes to the store. We all have kind of that collective fear, I think, in the back of our heads.
Mhm.
And so I feel like when it comes to a pandemic, I wanted to center it around people that aren't always at the center of a very historical moment.
Mhm.
Um, and so I stand behind my film because it's not only a beautiful film that showcases that we all love someone, and during that pandemic, all of our lives were pretty much at jeopardy.
Yeah.
Um, and before the vaccine, we were all kind of like, what is happening? And that unknowing, I wanted to display that and bring Black queer women in the forefront, because I know that for the Black Lives Movement, Black Lives Matter movement, we have been at the forefront, but sometimes when we talk about Black Lives Mattering, um, Black queer lives mattering has been dismissed. And I just want to make sure that when we talk about an issue that affects all of us, that some of us cannot separate our Blackness and our queerness, but we will ride or die for Black issues that affect all of us. So
Right.
that was important.
Yes, and I totally get what you mean by that. It's important to when we say that when we say Black Lives Matter, we need to make sure we say especially Black Lives Women's Matters, and then Black Queer Lives Matter as well. So
Yes,
it's
and
just it's
people
important.
also from every walk of life, because
Hmm.
sometimes when we're talking about, hey, we need equality, well, how many people with disabilities was in your production?
Right.
Because I can tell you how many were in mine. I made
Exactly.
sure that the people that are actually very talented, that society has kind of pushed on the back burner of not holding a value to them because their life is a little different. It doesn't
Right.
make them less talented. You just need to give them an opportunity. So every production that I have done, I have made sure that for Sia, the majority of the roles, and I mean in front and behind the scenes,
Mhm.
90% were women, and women of color. And I'm proud of that, because for the first time, I had a cis male come onto my set and be like, whoa, all the
Yeah.
women, all the women are in charge. And I just know that in Hollywood, usually when I walk onto set, it's usually just the makeup artist or someone that's styling me that may be a female.
Right. And good for you for having that, talent and bringing that along into your every film production that you do. Good for you. I love it. I
Thank
really,
you.
really do. I do. Okay, so going on to the number 5 question there, Ashley, I want to make sure my audience keep up with you, your work, and even your activism. Where can they follow you on social media?
So I am Ashley Shyne, and that is ASHLEISHYNE across all platforms, including my website is www.ashleyshyne.com.
Love it. All right, I highly want to encourage my audience. Make sure you follow Ashlei. That's Ashlei Shyne, and support her work, support her films. We want to see more of her work and definitely her films and activism as well. All right, going on to the number 6 question, Ashlei. Any future projects that you're currently working on that you can give a little dish about to the J Lounge audience?
Yes, so please on June 2nd, please check out the Book of Queers that will be streaming on Disney. I mean, wait a minute. I ain't got no Disney checks yet. Wait a minute. Is this
manifesting?
I am manifesting.
No one judge her. No one judge her. She was manifesting. We can manifest around here. Continue,
I would love a Mickey Mouse check. Y'all have no idea.
You and me both, girl. You and me both.
But it's on Discovery Plus. It's going to be on Discovery Plus, the Book of Queers, and it is the largest LGBTQ sketch show in the history of television.
Oh my God, that is amazing.
Yes.
And to do it on Discovery Plus, I love Discovery Plus. I have it downloaded on my smart TV.
Yes.
So I'm excited. I'm really excited about this. So that's all I watch is my Discovery Plus and cooking shows. I watch nothing else. So I'm really excited.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be fun, and it's very unique because it tells the history of not just, it just tells the history of queer history and how you start to notice that we've always been here. It's nothing like new. There was nothing in the water. I wish, because some people, I just be looking like, I wish they would drink that water.
Exactly. And just calm the hell down. It's exactly, as Taylor Swift said, you need to calm down.
Absolutely. Yes. Take a breath.
All right. Okay. I just got got 4 more questions there for you, Ashlei, going on to the number 7. As a filmmaker, what goals do you hope to accomplish in your career one day?
Oh, wow. That's a very great question. As a filmmaker, I would love to get grants and just have the money to just go all out on a film, because most of the time money is an issue for any filmmaker. We just be having grand ideas, but if the budget
doesn't fit,
was just a bit larger, oh my gosh, I would do so much and be able to take the time and give the care that I just don't have because I don't have the budget.
Right.
So I would say manifesting money.
I totally get it. I get it. Endless grants.
Yes. Like I want like that international, when you see international films and you're just like, look at the production value. It's because their government, they believe in the arts, and it's like the US is like, oh, we don't believe in the arts, but we don't also believe in gun control. I'm like, I think if we gave more money to the arts, maybe that there will be less tension. I don't know, but I just think that we should be doing more justice to giving more artists grants and funding.
I totally agree. Agree. Exactly. When you put in, like you just said, when you go international, you can see the support. You can see how the support really affects the filmmaker and the films. International. Filmmaking is, part of their, tourism. Honestly, that's one of the biggest factors for them and money makers for them is filmmaking, because they have so many beautiful spots. It's just and the talent there just grows, and they have grants. They give them good grants so they can express their vision how it needs to be expressed.
When you're here, it's like
they'll give you, okay, we want you to have $100 budget. and we want you to put your entire vision on this $100 budget.
Yes,
Don't go over.
Or just a permit. The
Mhm.
permits, like I remember I wanted to do a film and I found a beautiful location in Pasadena. And I remember Pasadena just being so expensive. And I was like, well, why isn't this like a scale, like a sliding scale or something? Because why should I be at the same report as Disney? I don't
Right.
have that money to be like having
Right.
the film permits like that, and it can be very expensive.
Yes, that's the thing. It's definitely oof. It's just for all the good spots, and if you want, to bring your entire vision together, yeah. It's just that for a filmmaker, that money is that number one just blockage right there.
Yes.
Completely agree. Completely agree. All right, just 3 more questions there for you, Ashlei. Going on to number 3, I'm going on to number 8, I'm sorry. Name 3 actors you would love to work with.
I'm gonna say Issa Rae, Tiffany Haddish.
Yes, she's having a moment right now.
And you know what? I love my girl Nicole Byer.
Yes.
I was used to seeing her when I was, doing shows and classes at UCB, and just to see she's just so funny. And I would just love to do anything with her.
Right. Yes, I get it. Yes, and she's come a long way, and that has got to be inspiring because she's definitely she's incredible.
She deserves it. Yes.
Yes.
Completely. She's working. Yes.
Oh yeah.
Like, we all can agree. Like she keeps a job.
Totally agree on that. Yes, absolutely. All right, Ashlei, going on to number 9. What's been some of the most rewarding moments in your career?
Some of the most rewarding moments is just actually living your dream. Every time that I get a role, I'm super grateful. And working on different projects has been such a blessing. I feel like professionally, I have a really beautiful life, and I just want to continue doing what I love. And making that my full-time job where that pays all of my bills.
Yes. Ooh. Yes, girl. All of them. Not just some, all of them.
And then some. And then my retirement. Yes, all of it.
If I could retire after this, that would be fantastic.
Yes. So that is what I guess we are both speaking into existence, because podcasts do a lot. They are, they're very successful right now and very popular. So
yes, that is my dream, is to one day get this up into an actual production. That would be great.
Well, I'm speaking that into existence for you, and I'm sorry.
The
sound that you're hearing is me clicking my fingers, like yes.
Yes, just like I want to get in production. I hope one day you get that Disney paycheck. I hope there's 2 commas in that paycheck. Okay, not just 1, 2.
Exactly.
You would set up for life if you get that Disney paycheck. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I always wonder. I'm like, how is Shonda and Kerry Washington feeling nowadays when they were on ABC? Because that's owned by Disney. So I'm just like,
Well, that's right. Oh my gosh, they just owe everything now, don't they?
Yes. I mean, I know Shonda's at like, Netflix now, but like I'm sure the Disney money was great.
Oh, I am sure too. It's Disney. I mean, how could it not be? All right, Ashlei, going on to the last question for you. What are some of your passions outside of filmmaking?
Planting. I'm a plant mom. Yes. I got into the plant pandemic. I was taking care, and I have so many plants in my house. It's kind of ridiculous at this point, to the point where every time someone comes over, I'm like, they're walking home with a plant.
No shame at all. None. Absolutely none.
And I'm also into tea.
Yes.
Yeah, so I like to have teas for different health purposes and also learning how great they are just for our whole well-being.
Ah, love it. I love teas too. Teas, plants. Yes, it's that life. It's that life I didn't think I would have, but it's the life that I have, and I have no complaints of it. So
I love it.
I have no complaints. It's filled with plants and tea. Look, I am all set. I am all set. Oh my
Yes.
goodness. Ashley, you have been absolute delight to speak with. I am so glad you came onto the show today, and I cannot wait for my audience to discover more of your work, who you are. Your activism is awesome, and it's definitely needed. And yeah, you're just doing the damn thing, and it's just admiring to see.
Thank you. And thank you for inviting me to the J Lounge. I love it. It's been
Oh,
fun. This has
oh,
been a fun
great.
kiki.
Yes, yes, I am super glad. I am super glad. Of course, I want to highly encourage my audience one more time. Make sure you go follow Ashlei Shyne on all social media. Check out her work, support her. We definitely want to see more of her, and we definitely want to help her, get that Disney paycheck. So make sure you guys follow her, send her some love, and yeah, and if you guys want to know more about her activism, make sure you ask, and I'm pretty sure Ashley, would you mind sending some links over so I can connect to the interview?
Yes.
Oh, perfect. Awesome. Well, of course, you guys know I have been your hostess with the mostest, Miss J, aka Miss Simone Jackson. I am happy to bring you guys back more. The J Lounge, we are back. We are going to be better than ever, and I'm super glad. And I want to thank my amazing guest, Ashlei Shyne, one more time. Till then, you guys all have a beautiful day. We'll be back soon. Till then, bye.
Hi.